Hey everyone, this is Paul, and I wanted to introduce you to my beard, Whitey. I've been growing this for a play that I am acting in right now at ACT Theater. And in fact, I am sitting on the 7th floor balcony of ACT Theater's historic downtown building overlooking all of Seattle. In fact, you can see the Space Needle just in the distance from over here. It's a beautiful spot, and I am between shows. We did a matinee this afternoon, and we have an evening show tonight. And since I'm here, I thought it would be kind of fun to show you around. This building was built in 1924 and has a ton of history around it. And there's some incredible architecture, that I think you might get a kick out of seeing. So without further ado, let's go check out the historic Eagles Auditorium in downtown Seattle. I believe, if I'm not mistaken, this is the tallest building in Seattle, the Columbia Tower. I don't know how big it is. And there is the ugliest building in Seattle. The Eagles Auditorium in downtown Seattle is an 8-story historic theater and apartment building that was built in 1924 by local architect Henry Bittman. It was erected by the Fraternal Order of Eagles, Seattle Airy number 1 in 1924-25. Here's the lobby looking out onto the street, and then the main floor of the building. And there are numerous ramps that take you up to the 3 main floors where the 2 main theaters are. Okay, so we are on the 2nd floor of the 8 floors this building inhabits, and we're going to walk on up to the 3rd floor, which is the lobby of the Allen Theater, which is where we're performing. And they renovated this incredible theater space that was used back in the 20s and 30s, and Martin Luther King actually spoke in this building, in this theater that we're going to be at right over there. And we'll walk in there in just a minute. I'll show you what that looks like. But check out these incredible rooms. I feel like I'm in The Shining or something, you know? It's just, it goes on, and you can check out Seattle down here. Oh, there's the ugliest public art sculpture I think I've ever seen. It's a big flower pot with a rotating flower. Check all that out. Look at these columns. Okay, here we go into ACT Theater. And this is what you see when you walk into the space itself. The theater is in the round. The audience is on all 4 sides. That is the set right there. And let's walk down and check it out a little bit. The play is centered around a couple celebrating their 24th wedding anniversary on a vacation in Egypt. And they are trying to rekindle their marriage, but things don't go according to plan. And it's very funny, and it's very touching, and I get to work with Jen Taylor, who we interviewed last month, who plays Cortana in the Halo series, and she plays my wife, and we have some really, really great scenes together. And as you can see, this is the set, and the set is very representative of a number of locations. Not only does it have this tile work right here that represents the floor of a hotel, but it also has what looks like sand kind of overtaking the tile. And that sand, which is just painted over, represents the outdoor marketplace and other areas in this setting. And that is the replica of a pharaoh statue. Stunning. Just they made that here in the shop. Here, these guys are just incredible artists, the people who work here at ACT Theater. Now I want to show you a little bit more of this theater itself. So what happened was, back in 1996, ACT Theater took over this space. This space had been around since the 20s, and it had dilapidated quite a bit. And then ACT was able to take it over and turn all of these spaces into theater spaces that they could produce work in. Oh, this is the bust of Martin Luther King. Martin Luther King spoke here at the Eagles Auditorium in 1961, his only time ever coming to Seattle. This is where he gave his speech. And you can see what this theater must have looked like back in the past. Look at those beautiful ceilings. Look at the upper balcony. When ACT came in, they decided to place a theater in the round in this huge theater space. So they made an intimate space out of a really big space. And then if you can see way behind the Pharaoh's head right there, that was where Dr. Martin Luther King spoke. So here's where Dr. King spoke. Let's check out the balcony. Uh-oh, not supposed to go, but I'm going to do it anyway. Here we go. Climbing up to the top up here. I've never been up here. This is kind of cool. All the lighting instruments. You can see the stage down below. There's that stage. There's the ceilings up there. Here's the huge lighting grid that they placed in. Yeah, so there you go. Now we're heading down back to the main floor, and the next thing I'm going to show you is backstage. There's the green room, or backstage. This is the stairwell that leads up to the dressing rooms. These are all of the plays. Casts throughout the years have basically marked the walls with their plays that they've done. Every square inch of the walls are plays and the casts that were in them, some of which I was in, including this play, a play that I did back in, I think, 2005, Born Yesterday. Oh my gosh, I played a character named Paul in that play. And see if you can guess the name of the character I play in this play. That's right, Paul. I am an expert at playing characters named Paul. All right, let's check out the dressing rooms. You can see all the posters of all the many plays. Oh, I was in that play too, Female of the Species. That was the last play I did before my daughter was born. And here is our dressing room. Now here, just kind of pretty basic. Get yourself some mirrors, and you got yourself a bathroom and a shower and a sink. There's my dressing room table. I get to wear a fancy watch and a fancy wedding ring. Altoids, so I don't have bad breath. A little bit of makeup, comb, mask, all that stuff. Hey, and then let's walk into backstage. So now we are underneath the theater, or no, it's not true, we're on the stage. The audience is right above us, right up there. This area goes into a full circle. There are 4 separate entrances, and here's one of them. And you walk through here, and then you come on out onto the stage. And as you can see, the audience is on all 4 sides. And 450 people when it's all full. And it's very intimate. There are times when you're standing right here talking to someone on the stage, and you've got audience members sitting right there. And let's see. Here we go. There's me and the Pharaoh. Who's your Pharaoh? Who's your Pharaoh now, man? So there you go. Just a little taste. So I hope you enjoyed that. And now I gotta go get ready to do another show. So there you go. I hope you enjoyed our little tour. And just a couple little bits of business. Our next guest, David Lee Holm from Phantasmagoria 1, will be joining me on February 26th at 11 a.m. Pacific time. It's going to be a great interview. I'm very excited to meet him and chat with him about his experience making that game. And we're also coming very close to the end of my playthrough of Phantasmagoria 2. We've been streaming pretty much every week, and we're down to maybe just a few more times before we get to the end. So please check that out. And I guess that's it for now. So thanks for joining, and please consider joining me on Patreon. That would be great to have your support. And if you already are supporting me, thank you for that. And I better get out of here before a bird shits on me. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.